Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It is quite ironic that this is the first visual I'm showing off in this video. Because here's the deal, YouTube. 6 years ago when I started this YouTube channel, Kabam instantly and understandably hated me. And there are a lot of Kabam loyalists that 6 years ago followed suit and to this day feel just as strongly as they did back then, if not stronger. And so I got the nickname, again, way back in 2017. Mr. Negative. Oh, here's Mr. Negative. Popping off again, complaining about the game. Why do you even play this game if you're just going to critique it? Of course, I've made thousands of videos praising the company, but those don't get talked about. I became Mr. Negative before Mr. Negative was even in the game. And so when 7-star Mr. Negative got sent over to me by my man KickRocks86, well, I knew it was a small world. But I also knew that my friend KickRocks, as well as other friends in the community, were trying to do something super ballsy, super risky, and most importantly, most notably, super expensive. They wanted to place in the top 50, the top 30 for those incredible rank rewards for the solo event of the Banquet event. Those incredible rank rewards, of course, include at least one, if not multiple, rank 2 to rank 3 7-star rank up opportunities that are the most valuable commodities right now in 2024 for the Marvel Casino of Champions. I knew he was going to score well over 1 million points. I did not know what his final point total was. I figured he may just tell me that when he sent over the results. And so, from a 7-star Mr. Negative to this, number 94. Now that is enough to get him a 6-star champion selector, a Titan crystal, a 7-star crystal, a 7-star, I think, Gifted Guardians crystal, a 1 to 2 7-star rank up gem, 5, I think, tier 6 class catalyst selectors, 6 6-star Nexus other rank up materials, but absent of the top 100, the top 94th place is a rank 2 to rank 3 rank up gem, not even a crystal. Devastation. My man PSP742 knows that feeling. He thought he might get top 100. He finished 128. Half the Titan Crystal Shards that KickRocks got. No 7-star Gifted Guardians Crystal. He did get the 1 to 2 7-star rank up gem. The 6 Abyss Nexus Crystals. Some other goodies, and by Abyss Nexus I mean just regular Nexus, I should say. Wouldn't it be great if it was 6 Abyss Nexus? That would help. Now, PSP, and I do think the best part of this is the SIGs, for sure. PSP scored a cool 1.589790 million, and that was not enough. I always said I would not feel even somewhat comfortable knowing the scores that were being sent to me if I didn't put up at least 2 million points. But I spent about 10,000 units? 10,000 units. Well over $300 worth of units to get 150,000 points. So 10 times that is $3,000. So $3,000 is $1 million plus, and $6,000 is $2 million. I think, as a rule of thumb, the minimum for this event that I've seen, and I know that this is a different community and a different structure than it has been in past years, but I think $10,000 is always sort of the minimum expectation. That is not something that people should want to spend, but that is the reality of this event. Now, maybe I should have spent every unit that I had left over in my own. Maybe I should have spent these 50,000. Now, 50,000 would have been not even $2,000 worth of units. So I still wouldn't have done that well. But that's what it would have taken. It would have taken me to wipe all of my units out for a chance for this. By the way, Yusafa 99, number 2. Kuwait Wolf, number 1. Fiasmosa, Dr. French, Magus, Raymond, Tellus. More 4 Loki sightings. Clowniest Clown. There's a NY78. Cole Jackson. Look at these names. More NY718 starting to populate. Angsty Angus. So, what are we talking about in terms of the difference between where these players finished and where they were hoping to? Well, this was again my measly rank rewards for my 156,000 or whatever it was. But it did become very apparent that it was all about the top 60 spots. Because the top 60 spots got this. A rank up Gym Nexus Crystal of a rank 2 to rank 3 7-star. And then, of course, the top 31 is really where it got exciting. That turned to a generic. And then the top 3, 2 generics for all of them. And it's worth noting that we now know who those players are. It's pretty crazy. But those top 3 names, Kuwait Wolf, Yusafa 99, who I believe came by my broadcast once. Talk about little old me feeling all warm and fuzzy. And Fias Malsa. So Dr. French is the summoner that probably hurts the most today. Now, only Kabam and those players know the difference between how much 3rd and 4th place spent. But it's worth noting that that difference literally was so huge in terms of the overall reward structure. Rank 3 got the 2 to 3. Rank 4 got the 1. That's kind of unbelievably devastating. Because that is just such a valuable item. And it's a generic too. So, there are so many stories of Banquet devastation right now. There are also stories of like surprising excitement. People who didn't think they'd do that well, especially in the Alliance rank rewards that are suddenly getting to open up 6-star champion selectors and other goodies. So that part's cool. But to my friends Kick Rocks and PSP and the others I haven't responded to yet or haven't heard from yet, I'm sorry. This is just a reminder that the Marvel Casino of Champions, when it comes to rank rewards, it's a very unforgiving place. And I guess they just needed a couple hours to check for fraud. I figured we'd get the rewards tomorrow. We got them just a couple hours after they went away, after the event ended. So, wow. So many stories of heartache and bliss. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.